Hey everyone, it's Modern Day Nana. Okay, we're back, and today we are going to hopefully get our book done. We'll see how long it takes us. I'm going to do some embellishments to the cover of our book, which is just a 3-ring binder that we covered, and I wanted to make a tassel for the side. I grabbed a few things that I had in my stash and just some of the ribbons and things we used along the way, or just scraps, pieces of fabric, and I got the tags done, and hopefully we can assemble our book. So let's go ahead and get started. I just grabbed a few things I thought would probably work for the cover. I had this doily, and I had a couple of them I got. It was actually nice and white, and I went ahead and tea stained it because I didn't want it looking so, pristine. Somebody made them, probably stuck them in a drawer. They're absolutely precious. Look at the little teacup on it. Okay, and this was just an old lap quilt that I got at the thrift store. Pretty much everything was thrifted, except there was a paper pack, some stuff like that I'd had forever. But let's see what we think about this. Now, I don't want the whole thing on here, so we'll go ahead and cut. Let's go ahead and cut. Go ahead and just cut it in half, and we can use the other half for something else. Okay, and I'm just going to use. That's interesting because it's straight on this side and has, but that's fine. Yeah, and we'll save this piece for something else. Okay, so I had gotten some. Well, let's see here, because I kind of was thinking about this before now. I think I like that there, kind of covering the bottom part of the book. And I had a piece of this. It's kind of, I feel like maybe it was for kind of indoor-outdoor use. I don't know. I had a chunk of it for a while. I think I probably got it at Walmart. But I thought this might be nice. Going across here now, we're going to need some sort of tie, to tie our book together. But I think obviously, I feel like that would be too wide. But let's just go ahead and kind of lay out what we're thinking here, what I was thinking. I had gotten, this is the stuff from Dollar Tree. They had it in like four different colors. I wish I'd gotten more of it. Here's just some tulle that I think I actually got for my second daughter's wedding. I've had for, I think she's been married at least 10 years, 11? At least 11. Anyway, maybe coming up on 12. Anyway, so I was thinking the tulle might be cute on here, and this actually would, it's thin, but see, that would make a good tie. So let me I'm just gonna do divide this in half roughly, and lay this on top of here, and we'll just see what we think about all this stuff. This is part of that pillowcase. I used parts of it on different things. Thinking maybe, and that would make a tie too if we wanted to go, let me see, let me get this in half too so I kind of know. If we wanted to go up here on the top, so we had a bit of a variety coming down, and then, I don't know, because then I also had this. Now, it was an antique, it's absolutely gorgeous, and it's an antique lace my sister got it at an estate sale, and I just put the this yellow chenille yarn through here. So I was thinking those could be used as ties too. See what I'm saying? So then we would kind of have some different layers going on. I'm not sure what I was thinking with this. It's kind of scratchy, and honestly, I don't think we need it. So I think I'm just going to go this route. And I'm just going to glue this down, okay? So let's just go ahead and do that. And I'm just going to make sure this is kind of straight down here because it doesn't look like it's straight up here. And I'm just going to get the old glue gun out, and we'll just see, that looks. I think it's just the way the doily is made. It's crooked on one edge. But I just want it to be straight down here. I want my teacup to not be too crooked. Okay? All right. So, yeah, let's go ahead and kind of get this in half. And I'll do the top, and then we'll turn it over. So, decide where we want this. How much of this we want to show. I think just right above it, honestly. Okay? So, I'm just going to do it like that. I'll just put some glue here. Matter of fact, we could put a little glue. Make sure that's not going to go anywhere. So, I'm super excited. I don't know what we're going to do next, guys. I'd like to continue this. I really, really enjoy doing this, and I've got so many things to do. We all went to Disney World. The whole family went to Disney World like last month. I don't have a lot of the photos. The kids were all supposed to kind of put them on a. Oh shoot! I was going to put this down next. We all were kind of sharing a site, like a thread on our phones. So everything was kind of together. Do I want this bunchy a little bit? No, I don't want it bunchy because you're not going to be able to even see it under that lace, but I want it here. Just it kind of nicely softens that up, and I have it, you know what I mean? I don't really think, I'm just going to wait and put some glue down because, this will just kind of melt under the glue anyway. Now seeing which side is which, I think this is the good side. Okay, I'm just going to fold this in half and kind of get it here where I want it. Oh, shoot. We have to have room to see this with our lace. That's my only thing. But there is a right and a wrong side to this. This is absolutely beautiful. It's beautiful. It's probably more beautiful without the the crochet, the yarn in it. But I feel like the yarn kind of brings together. Can you see it down here? It kind of brings together the look of the book because there's lots of golden colors kind of in the book. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on here. Okay, I've got to do a little hot glue in here, but yeah, I got it done. I feel like this part's a little cattywampus, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's cute. So I just went ahead and cut that doily, glued it on here, and then put these different fabrics down. There's a piece of tulle, and the yarn pieces I kept, that piece of nice ribbon, and just brought it around the back, and yeah, we're going to use these as ties. Okay, so we've got I just went ahead and tied these in a knot here on the ends. So we've got a piece of tulle and a couple of pieces of yarn on either side, so we can just tie it up, and we've got a nice tie on there. We can make it and a bow. It's not super big, but I mean, it'll do what we need it to. So I'm going to leave it at that. Now, let's look. Oh, I went ahead and did this too. So I went ahead and I just had some, I just cut this off of a doily, the edges of a doily. And so put this down, and this is the edge off of this quilt. Okay, so I just cut the, where they bound it, and I used a piece of that, and this is just that inside pocket that we had, in our binder. This was from a cookbook. It was like a make-your-own cookbook type thing. It was still in the plastic when I got it, but I thrifted it. So this is where our piece was long when we did our cover, and I just folded it under, and then I just took another piece of the trim off of that little quilt, and again, just a piece of lace off of something I cut off, and this made this sturdier. Okay, and now we have, I had glued it here just to, with some hot glue, just to make it firm enough, because I felt like it'd be too floppy if it was all the way across without something. So now we have two pocket places. Okay, so that is all I have done, really, to the insides, and I feel like we're good on the outside. I'm going to, like I said, letting my glue gun heat up. It's not quite. Let me see. Let me make sure I get it turned on. So, all right. Let's go ahead while we've got it empty. I gathered just some junk I had, and let's make a tassel for the side here, to come down from the top and hang down. Now, we could safety pin this on. I know there are different things you can get, like little, hooks, almost like a, you'd have your keys on or something, like a little hook like that. I think we'll probably just safety pin it, or maybe even hot glue it on. These are just some things I collected. These were all things we used. I'm not sure if I used this ribbon or not, but these are basically all things we have used, either in the tags we made, or well, on the cover of the book. Here's, I made this one, and it was just, well, you know what, I might have actually printed it out like this and just cut the notches in it. I think that might be what it is. So, you can get all kinds of things like this. It's just on cardstock. It's just a little feather. This was in a pack of ones I got from the thrift store that somebody had painted gold, or, they came that way anyway. They were thrifted. Then I've just got a bunch of different little things that I had. We've got part of an old necklace. It's got a heart and some cute things that I think we can incorporate. This was little piece of jewelry, little teacup. This was, I went ahead and hooked this on here. I don't know if this was a button or part of this was part of a necklace, but this was the other part of that bracelet. It's got like a flower and some little baubles that are gold. I had bought like a whole pack of these when I think I did, well, one of the girls' weddings. They're just little fake plastic rings, but I thought those would be cute, you know, like stuck together. I've got some little keys, and I've got these owls that were, imagine, a Hobby Lobby thing. You know, it's like every other week they have half of their jewelry stuff, or, you know, their jewelry stuff on sale for half off. So that's about all I had in the way of little bits and baubles that I thought would work for this, but let's go ahead and we will put together this this tassel real quick. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick up the pieces and basically get them kind of even, you know, so there's the same length going this way as there is going on both sides. And I'm just going to kind of gather them up like that. Oh, this one's really long, so I'm not sure. But that's what I'm going to do to them. This was, remember, off of that, no, this was just a piece of, yes, this was off of that dress, that skirt dress, that sari dress that I never said you could wear this dress 100 ways, and I swear I never could figure out how to wear it one. Now, to my credit, like I said, I didn't realize there were different sizes of them, and I got like the extra big one. And it was too big to do anything with, like, you know, the little holes where you stick it through to tighten like the belt part. Anyway. Oh my goodness. So these are all just bits and pieces of fabrics you've already seen. Little bits and pieces of, you know, sheet or pillowcase or pants or skirts or whatever. Yeah. So there's this. Now, I have got some big, I've got some big bobby pins, but I'm thinking we could just, well, I feel like we probably need a big bobby pin anyway. Hold on a sec. Or pretty big. Now we could rust this, but I don't think I'm going to. So we'll get our bobby pin out. Let me see. What do we want to use? Because I'm thinking, you know, we're just going to make a tassel. What do we want to use to wrap around this? We could use twine. We could use a piece of, let me see here. We could use a piece of this golden yarn that we used on the cover and on some of the tags. Let's just do that. I think what I'm going to do to get this going is I've got my finger in the loop, okay? I think what I'm going to do is just take and just tie this in a little knot, and then I think I'm just going to loop it around. I need to be down here where you can see me. Sorry, guys. Okay. I'm going to hold this string out so that I can tie it when I'm done, and I'm just going to tie this around here tightly. Just, you know, twist it around. I mean, it obviously isn't going to need a whole bunch because it's not like we're really needing to bind something together. It's just really decorative. I mean, it is binding it together. And then I'm just going to take that end that I had at the beginning and the tail of the one I just did, and I'm just going to tie it in a few knots. And then, honestly, we can just leave these hang down because they're part of it. Okay, so that gives us our loop. See? That gives us our loop. We could get fancy with it. But you know what? For this one, let's just be really basic. I have just got this big bobby pin. I'm going to take it through the loop. Okay? And I am just going to safety pin it to safety pin it to the side of our book. Okay? That's cute. Okay. So we just safety pin that here to the side of our book. Now we could do it, let's see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like if we safety pin it sideways. So if we safety pin it across. I got the coolest things I'm going to show you. Well, actually, I'll probably show it to you before I show you this one, if I do it first on Friday. I did go thrifting a couple times this week. One day, what was I doing? I was meeting my friends for a little St. Patty's, but they weren't going to be there till a little later. So I called them and said, "Oh, my car drove into the thrift store, so I'll see you guys in a little bit." I had to go in because my car just automatically, which is pretty true. This still, oh yeah, it is heating up. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put some glue down here just to hold that in. I didn't glue a whole lot on the edges. Okay. So that'll be cute. Just have a nice little tassel, and we can trim this down. I don't really want it longer than the length of the book, so maybe let's trim this down a little bit so it's not so much to deal with. Kind of make them kind of random lengths, don't make them all the same length there. There. I like it. Okay, so we have our little tassel. We got our little bit of lace in here. So let's see what we can, let's see which of these we can put on. We have our hearts. There's a butterfly. There's a little cameo. Let me see. Oh, here's a jump ring right here. Let's just see if we can't. Well, you know what? We wouldn't have to open up the jump ring. We could just open up the. Well, let's take this off again. We could just open up our pen and put it on here. Okay, and that could be up there with the top of our tassel, which kind of gives it a little more fullness and makes a cute top there. Let me get this on here. I squirted glue in there, so now I'm running into a glued section. I might have to rearrange that. Let's see. Okay, here's another one. And I think our best bet is probably just to find a piece here that the jump ring will go through and maybe put it where it's pretty close to the one that we put up top. And I'm just going to tie a little knot here in these so it stays. Let's see if that works. Hopefully we can see it hanging down. Okay. So we've got these, which I feel like are a little cattywampus. I keep taking this off, but I feel like, well, how'd they get over there, guys? I feel like, fiddlesticks. It's amazing how stuff can get twisted around so easily. There we go. Okay. Alright, in this scenario, I feel like the tassel should go on first, and then I should put the little charms on. So I think what I'm going to do is just, I'm going to take some glue. I'm going to take some hot glue, and I am just going to glue this pin. So, alrighty, so we got this tassel. I mean, you just kind of have to let this stuff go where it may. So we've got this one, because it's going to go where it wants to go anyway. Let's see. I think our best bet is, I mean, we could just glue this on, but you know what? Here, this will work. Let's put it on this piece of yarn. This is some fuzzy yarn, but we can get it through here. I'm honestly not sure where I got this yarn at, but I don't know if you've seen, I don't know if it's something they're going to have all the time, but I noticed Dollar Tree had a bunch of chenille yarns. It seems kind of like a lot of them are springish colors. Well, I made that on Fridays. We've basically been doing like a craft for whatever holiday or season's coming up, and we made that rainbow. Yeah, it was out of that yarn. If you look back in the spring stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to take these two pieces of yarn and just tie a little knot right here, and we'll just tie that charm on. So we've got a couple cute little dangly charms. I don't know. I don't think the feather is really. I think the teacup's cute, and it's you know. She likes tea, number one. It's a real earthy journal, and I don't know, it makes me think of drinking tea. I'm just going to tie this right onto the little, okay, and then it can just hang down. Let me tie it in a knot, just in case that works loose, okay? And that can just be a dangle that's hanging there, dangling on the, on the string. This says, embrace life. So I think we could find some place to put this. And again, we can just tie it up, even tie it like this. Make like a little loop and tie a little knot up here, and you've got your little dangly there that says embrace life. Oh, here are the two rings. They're just little plastic deals. I feel like they need to go together. we could do. Now, as I'm doing this, let's stagger these a little bit, okay? So they're not all, hanging at the same length. So this could kind of go right here, I feel like. And those are cute. It's a couple of rings. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Just a couple of rings hanging there. And we've got the keys. If we wanted to put the keys together, let's see. What have we got here? Here's a dark green one. And we could even, here, let's take, this is kind of wide. Let's take and do a little snip in it and tear it. We can tear it up and then we can tie a key. We maybe even could tie them together here. You know what I mean? Do we want both keys together or separate? That way it can slide up and down if it wants, but it's not going to come off. Let's just tie a little knot in the end here. Yeah, that's cute. Just hanging there. We could do another key if we wanted, but I think one key's fine. And let's do a couple of these little owls. I don't really think it matters. Let's go ahead and do the golden one. Just because we do... Uh-oh! Whoop! I just got rid of one of them. Well, I didn't get rid of it. It fell on the floor. But in this place, I am absolutely ashamed to show you what... No, I'm not even going to say what this room looks like. It's crazy. Okay, well, we saved the gold one. It's still on here. They're on a little cardboard thing by a little wire, so then you've got to get it off of the... Okay. Something we can get it through, so it has to be a pretty thin piece of fabric or ribbon, whatever you've got. Well, shoot, I got just a string of it. Well, that's not going to work. We had a thunderstorm rolled through here about 3. It got pretty crazy for a while, but it didn't last long. I guess 'tis the season. Oh, and it hailed. Definitely hailed. So, Now, if we wanted to, too, if we didn't want to tie a knot, we could just take our glue gun and do just a dab of glue and then make sure our little, whatever we're connecting it to is stuck to that glue. Because you know hot glue, it's pretty good. It's pretty good staying put once you do it. So I mean, there's lots of different ways, guys, to put your charms on. People that have. I don't really have any jewelry making stuff. I know you can get like crimpy things to crimp your ribbons together. We might look into that. Okay, so let's see. Let's do this green one if we can get it off. Okay. This one's sweet. And like I said, you can find these, at the craft stores pretty regularly on sale for like half off or, 40% off. So that's when to get them if you want to stock up on some things. I think I'll just tie this one in a little knot here at the end. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, that's cute. All right. So we have a tassel and we have some little jewels. We have our cover done. Let's get this book put together. I'm super excited. Okay, now I had left some of these plastic ones in the back. And this was just some stickers that came with it. Here, let me see where we need to be here. I don't want to. Okay, I think you guys can still see pretty well. All right, here is, let me grab these. Here is my stack of Hi! Here's my stack of papers that we made, and here is the stack of tags that we ended up with. Some big, some small. Let's go ahead and put the pages in, and then we'll put we'll stick our tags in. And then, of course, this is not to say I'm going to give this to my son's fiance for. She can keep it as a keepsake if she doesn't want to actually use it as a wedding planner, because I already gave her a wedding planner and it might be sufficient, or might even be a lot better than this. But this is kind of like a wedding book. Really, she could put her memorabilia and keepsakes, do whatever. Okay, so we've got these pages, but I really feel like these need to go in the back of the book. These, if you guys didn't see the other videos, go back and look. This is a series on doing this whole thing from scratch. These I got in a book at the thrift store. One of those wedding books you get you never use. Looks like it's maybe from the 80s or 90s. And we just kind of jazzed them up. Go back and look if you want to. We didn't do tons, but they're cute. But I think they should go in the back of the book. So let's save these until last. I was heavy-handed. I can already see this thing's going to be really full. But I'm going to leave it. It is what it is. And we'll see if we can get it shut. Okay, so cute. I won't belabor because we've in other videos talked about these. I don't think you've seen it all though, so I'm going to hold them up before I put them in. Self-explanatory, and look back if you want to see what was going on here. Okay? Alright, so let's put this one in, and we could go ahead and see what tag we think. Let's just put them in first. Okay. Okay. There were a couple that were, I folded in half, you'll see. Oh, I love this one. This is one of the first ones we did, guys. I love the inside of this too. Oh, you know what though? I lost the K. I gotta go back. That sticker. I gotta find another K or do something else here. I put Alan Cat, and this is the date they're getting married. But I thought this was cute. He's dreaming about her under a mushroom. Oh, so cute. Adorable. Okay. There were a few of these I was concerned I might have to, and this is one of them, I might have to get the crocodile out. Now the nice thing about the crocodile, and you can get different sizes, but the crocodile will go through fabric, whatever, it'll pretty much make a nice hole, go through it. Here, I'm just trying to get this lined up where I can see it. Okay. See, that was just, hold on. That was a piece of fabric, and it just goes right nicely through it, so you don't have to struggle with, figuring that part out. Alrighty. Graphics fairy. Doily. Old doily. Vintage doily. I have a multitude. Maybe we could just do like a vintage doily junk journal. All right. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's together. It is together. Please let it shut. Okay. This is not bad. Our only bad problem is we haven't put any of the tags in yet, you guys. Oh. All right. Okay. We're not going to get discouraged. I do this every single time. All right. Let's just kind of see what we can do and where we think these might look good, okay? So without thinking too much about it, we've got all of our tags. We got big tags. We got little tags. We've got what looks like bookmarks, but let's just look at them and kind of flip through and decide where we want them, where they'll go. This doesn't have a pocket, so obviously it's not going to go there. But this is a pocket, remember? So, you know what? I picked it up. Let's see. Is this a good size for here? Oh, there. We could probably do a little bigger one. All right, so let's see. Do we want one of the bigger tags? I didn't show you guys. Let me show you these. These are some of these I was going to do on the pages, so I just went ahead and made a tag out of them. And some of them, and on all of them, I just punched a hole and then put a couple of ribbons through, right? And we'll kind of, like this one, we'll have the ribbon sticking out. That way it won't bunch up so bad. So that's not a bad idea. Okay, this is just kind of like a flip, just kind of like a flip page. I don't know. Let's wait and see. Like, this is a flip page too. So's this one. So we might just have to stick a bunch of them because we did a lot of flip pages. Okay, and we didn't do like tons and tons of pockets, but we did do lots of just little flip pages. And we could doctor these up too. We could put ribbon and lace. My only problem is filled my book up too much, as I always do. So we'll probably just go ahead and stick these tags in these flips because I guess I didn't make near as many pockets as I thought I did or was thinking I did, which is fine. And we could make pockets out of these, I mean, honestly, all you'd have to do, I just have to have my glue, but I don't want to make pockets out of these necessarily. I mean, we could do a few. We'll just do this one. because I want the writing room, but that can be as simple as just putting a little glue or tape or whatever. We didn't really use the washi tape either, but, oh, you know what though? Speaking of the washi tape, I've got a little, let's see, what did I do? I try to keep, here it is. I try to keep this stuff together. So we've got washi tape. This is what I was thinking. Not only do we have just little regular size paper clips, and we have a bunch of washi tape, but we also have a bunch of little mini clothespins that we could clip. Oh, I was looking for this! I didn't know what I did with it. It says, it's a little wooden piece. Grow free wildflower. We'll stick that on our tassels. I was looking for that. I couldn't remember what I did with it. Yeah, we'll just use these. Oh, okay, see? So we have the little clips, but then we also have all these little, there's kind of a cute medium size. And then I think, yeah, Paper Studio. So I got these at Hobby Lobby. Just a copper color and a gold color. These will hold a tag really well. Okay, so with that in mind, let us go back. And we also have got this and the back cover too to put things in. So we've got a tag there. Oh, you know what I did was on some of these, you know, we used tea stain for a lot of the pages, but I just took a wet wipe and got a little couple of drops of this on the wet wipe and went around the tags. I didn't really want to wet them, or, you know, not much. So that's what I used. Just any, you know, just any, anything you've got in the brownish color. You know, and it just goes on and on and on and on. That's nice. Lots and lots of writing room, which is, oh, this is cute. It's this little kind of Victorian purse, and this is the one with the girls coming to visit, kind of the Victorian look of the girls coming to visit. We'll stick this up here. Put a little clip in it, see if that's cute. Okay. They all turned out super sweet, I feel like. And all these have little spots, you know, where they can be written on. This, you guys, I was going to do more to this, but I think I'm going to end the video here. I was going to do a little more to this book. These I had made up a long time ago, and I found them in some stuff. It's just a little book that I basically took a bunch of scrap pieces of paper, all different kinds, book pages, scraps, dictionary page, and what I did was I took a piece of the scrapbooking paper and made the little cover, and then I put my book together and then got my sewing machine out and just sewed right down the middle of it. Okay? If I don't get anything else done with this, I'm going to go ahead and stick it in here somewhere. This would be good in a pocket. This would be good in a pocket. It could be like a little secret, you know, a little secret book. Yeah, I'd love to do some art journal stuff. I'd love to do, oh, here, look, we're going the wrong way. Like I was saying a minute ago, with all the doilies I've got, I'd love to do just a fabric, just a fabric journal. I mean, we could make journals from here until eternity and still have lots to do, right? These all turned out so nice. I'm really pleased with this. I think we better put more on the outside though, because I feel like we're getting too chunky in the middle of and it was already chunky. So, okay. So let's just stick some of these on more on the outsides. Oh, the little kitty. Hey, we're almost done. Okay. All right, I think it's just these two, which are more like more like bookmark sizes than anything, which is great. Let's stick this one up here. Oh, fiddlesticks. Thought I was being clever and pulled it off and it broke in half. Okay. Alrighty, one more. To beauty shines brighter. Oh, no beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart. And these were the ones, if you didn't see these, where we just kind of did the collage on the bigger piece of paper and then just cut them up. Uh-huh. Oh, I love all of these. Whoo! Well, that's the only thing. Let's just go ahead and stick this in here on the other side of and we could even stick it like this so this can stick out of the book. Okay? Yeah, these are kind of like your babies. Once once you put them together from scratch, you're like, no, I can't let my baby go. Oh, we didn't really save anything for the back, though, you guys. Oh, my God, this is way too thick. We got these plastic ones, which I don't know what she'd need them for, but, oh, somehow those ended up, uh-oh. Okay, I started to say, is this the front of the book? Let me see. Yeah, let's stick this back here. We didn't fill up our little back spot at all, where we actually do have a place. And we could just layer some back here, right? We could layer, we could even layer her. Okay. Make it a little thinner in the front. We could layer, and then just layer some bigger ones with some smaller pieces, and that looks nice. Let's see. We need one either smaller or, how about this one? It's just like a little bookmark size. Okay, and like I said, she will have things to put in here too. So, and she can move stuff around and make it suit her needs. However, she wants it to look. Let's see the damage here, guys. Are we going to be able to get it shut? Oh, look at all the fluff from the... Ruh-roh. It's not that bad. I mean, you know. Hey, it's hard, guys. It's very difficult. Look at it. Look at it. I could tighten it. I mean, I could tighten it up, and it helps. Like I said, if you run into that problem, it helps to make sure most of your ribbons and stuff are sticking out of the book, you know, from your tags or wherever you have ribbons from. I mean, we got what we got here, guys. This is good and solid, though. These ties are good and solid, so I can tie it tight, and it's not gonna, you know, they're not gonna like break or come apart or anything on me. Well, why am I having difficulties here? It's like the ribbon doesn't wanna, or it's like it's twisted. Oh, you know what? That's just as far as it goes because I tied these. Oh, sorry, you're off screen. Okay, kiddos, I think I'm going to call it on this. We got to move on. We've got other things to do. You can look back on this. You know, you can look back. There's a whole little series of the Junk Journal, Woodland Wedding, the Woodland Wedding Junk Journal. I think that's what I called it. You know, start from the beginning if you want to see the process from start to finish. But yeah, I'm super happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along. Not sure what we're going to do next. I guess you will have to come back next Monday and find out, okay? So I love it. I hope she likes it. And yeah, that's good. All right, it is the Modern Day Nana, you guys. I will see you soon. I'll see you on Friday, okay, if you want to come over on Fridays and see what we're doing. All right, love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.